Oh, I don't even know if that thing works. You might need to shout into it. Oh, we're live. Hello! Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to Finance Friday. This is the show where we give you the information that you need to help you create, grow, and protect your wealth. I am Amy Novakovich, a certified financial planner and CEO of Nova Wealth Management. And this is...
Stephen Harrington, wealth advisor. Can I say senior wealth advisor?
Sure.
Senior wealth advisor.
Certified financial planner.
Chartered financial
financial
analyst. And enrolled agent. Yes.
Yes.
Taxes and portfolio.
All around, full circle. Go ahead and share this out because today we are talking all about AI. So maybe AI can transcribe the whole thing and let us know what it thinks about it. But all things AI, because today more than ever, we are obviously seeing people go to AI for everything, including financial advice. And we get people in here also saying, I asked AI this, is it true? Or I asked AI and its opinion is, or what else? I mean, just so much on AI and it's wrong. How many times do I say, okay, you check it and I'll check it. And I'm not saying it's always going to be wrong. It'll get smarter over time, right? I mean, we all know that that's going to happen. But I'm just saying right now, if you don't ask it the right way.
I remember I asked a question on ChatGPT, and every now and then when you submit a prompt, it will do like a side by side. Like, do you like response one or do you like response two?
Oh, yes.
And so I asked it a question. I think it was a tax question. And response one said yes, and then gave me the answer. And then response two said no, and then gave me the answer. So it was conflicted in the side by side. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I don't know which one to
And I think it'll get better at that. Like that won't be something that we'll be able to combat it with over time. It's supposedly getting smarter, but
one of the major things that we ran into was when the Big Beautiful Bill came out.
Yes.
How long ago was that? About a year ago.
That was
now.
last year.
And we wanted to do just like a deep dive on it. I read almost the entire bill personally, but then I wanted to go on AI, ChatGPT, to kind of summarize the main points and see what we're looking at.
Like summarize the changes, yeah.
I did that before I did the reading. And so I asked it to summarize it, and it spat out about 10 different points to me. And I'm looking over it, I'm like, oh my God, these are major changes. Like, why is no one talking about this? This is incredible. And I'm reading through it. And I think I gave it to you. And
I
you looked at me
this
like,
isn't true.
This isn't right.
No,
like,
this
it's
isn't
not right at all.
No.
I think what it was doing was because all it does is comb through all info, and it can't decipher what's real and what's not.
If you didn't ask it in the final revision of the Big Beautiful Bill, so what you asked it is in the Big Beautiful Bill does summarize it,
so it looked at
and it was all the revisions. Yeah. So and again, we're gonna summarize it real quick, especially there are good things that you can use AI for in finance. We're gonna give you different ways that you can use AI to help you. And then other ways that you just should, right now, a human is a better way to go. Give your, Culver's example, because you're a shining example of how this works.
So I went on ChatGPT, and I'm like, look, I want to lose some weight. I'm willing to, work on my diet, coupled with, a physical training regimen. And so I spent like an hour going through, and it's
it gives you everything.
Give me everything. Like, all right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like every day. Here's what to eat, what time. Here's when you should work out. And it took me probably a couple hours to generate this plan. And I was so tired and hungry afterwards that I just went to Culver's and grabbed something to eat. So AI is great on kind of getting a plan together, but you still need that accountability partner to hold you accountable to the plan and execute on it.
So that's a big differentiation between AI and a human. Is AI will give you advice, but who will actually help you execute it? Who will
deliver on it.
Yes, and deliver and hold you accountable, and then also help you deal through the psychology of that. And AI, I don't know, maybe eventually it will be psychologist, psychiatrist, but
I don't think so. People's psychology change as well, because I run into this a lot where people in their working years, while they're working, they have an above average risk tolerance.
sure.
and they're like, oh, I'm still working, so I can weather the storms. So, you know what? In retirement, I'll have an above average risk tolerance as well.
Yeah,
But then
and
once they
AI doesn't catch
retire,
that. Yeah.
yeah, once they retire and we go through a correction of 20 plus percent, bear market at that point, once they go through that in retirement when they're not working, they're like, whoa, go to cash, you know,
Yeah.
and AI is not going to stop you from doing that.
Yeah.
We at least are a layer or a defense to say, all right, let's talk this through. So
And unless
ultimately,
you're
it's your
asking,
decision. But
unless you're feeding AI the right questions, like AI, what is the historical return if I were to go to cash today with 50% of my portfolio and then get back in 3 months? Historically, what was your return? You know, unless you're asking it analytical, super analytical questions like that, if you just say, is going to cash a good idea? AI is tending to agree with you. It wants to build.
That's part of all these AIs.
Yeah.
You know, like Claude, Grok, ChatGPT.
Yeah.
They're for the most part not generating a lot of revenue. So where they generate their value as far as like investors coming in is, oh, here's our engagement with the users, and so they're incentivized this AI to keep you coming back. So they want to. They'll say what you want to hear.
Links to things.
Yeah.
So like AI, what I have seen is they'll include links. So like if you ask, is it a good idea to go to cash? And they'll say, oh, here's a great book by this. It's a sponsored, you know, somebody sponsored it. And oh yeah, that's a great idea. And
It's
here
not
in this
impartial.
book, it says, and buy this, buy it here, you know. And then I think that's going to be a revenue generator down the road. Is the more links, the more sponsorships, it'll be biased. And so you need somebody that's not
It's like,
biased.
oh, should I go into private equity? And then
Yeah.
there's going to be a private equity firm saying, no, push this and go into
you should. And this
our
is,
fund.
Yes.
So
what we generated from AI itself said, AI is very, very helpful helping you build the questions you should ask. So if you're going into a meeting with an advisor or you're shopping advisors, you can say, hey, what are some common questions or what are some good questions that I could ask these advisors? And AI is great at generating questions and then giving you knowledge on what you're asking. It's great at giving knowledge and asking questions, right? It's not good at creating the actual plan and the reactive environment that it takes when you're talking about the psychological effects of money and the market and inflows and outflows and jobs changes and life changes and divorces and children and like life changes so much. AI isn't going to be as reactive and empathetic, right, as a human sitting in front of you might be, or as experienced as a human sitting in front of you might be that has seen other clients go through these exact same situations. So an actual person would be much, much better at actually creating the steps to a plan and then helping you execute, keeping you accountable, versus along the way, AI can help you generate questions to ask, which I think is a useful tool. Because sometimes people don't even know the questions to ask.
Right.
How many times do we say that at the workshops, you know?
I,
Some of you don't even know the questions to ask or don't even know why you're really here. You just wanted to gain knowledge. You don't even know why you're here. And that's where AI can be helpful, I think.
yeah, I agree. When I'm out and about and I'm talking with people and they ask me what I do, tell them I'm a wealth advisor, tax strategist, and I don't just stop there. I say, here's what I do for my clients. It's one of two things. One, I help you make smart financial decisions that you didn't know that you needed to make. And then the second thing is a lot of times people know what to do. They need help executing on the strategy, and AI is not going to help you,
You can
execute
talk yourself
on it.
out of it pretty quick. And
So-
sometimes you get paralysis, you know, like I just don't even know what I don't even know what the right route is to go, and I'm going to do nothing. And so that's where somebody can talk you through it. And I think AI is even good at helping you organize the pros and cons of maybe different firms, you know, like, so AI I would think has 3 uses: helping you generate questions, helping define terms, or actually just giving you blanket high-level knowledge. And then the third is helping you organize information. So if you give it information, you know, oh, here's the proposal. What are some good questions I could ask on the proposal? Or here's the proposal. Can you help me organize, you know, how aggressive it really is? Or what's the breakdown of how much am I really in the stock market? Or just trying to fact check
That's a
what the
great
advisor
tool.
said. Fact checking, I guess, would be a 4th reason.
So it's kind of off topic what I used AI for, because I was flipping through Instagram and one of the videos was, here's the top 10 lowest rents in Florida.
Oh.
And so it gave me just a list of the cities. And there are a lot of these cities had never heard of. And so
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay, I've never heard of these. So what I did was I took a screenshot of the list, went on ChatGPT and said, hey, from this list, can you put where they are on the map of Florida?
Ooh, I love
so I can
that.
see. So it helped me to organize the data. Instead of me taking
yeah,
the time
yeah.
to say, all right, where's this? All right, where's this? It
Helps you save time in organizing the
It
data.
created a map of Florida and all of it, and so it's kind of clustered in the same areas in the
Yeah.
Panhandle. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I can visually see it now. So
Yeah,
that was an interesting use.
Two of my girlfriends and I were recently taking a weekend trip to Charlotte, and I've never been to Charlotte ever. Really, like in town. I've been in the airport a bunch of times, but I'd never really been around town. And so I was Googling top 10, or what did I say? Top 5 safest places to go for a tourist in Charlotte, and it was same thing. Like, I don't know where these places are. I
Put
don't
it
know
on a
what
map.
hotel. Yeah, it didn't give me a map, but what I did was I said, give me a plan. Give me a plan an itinerary. That's right. Thank you. AI.
I got you.
Where's AI? He's my AI. An itinerary of plans that we could do in this area, plans that we could do in this area, and I picked the area by what sounded fun in those areas, like the top places that people go in this area. So, like organizing data.
Yeah.
Gaining
Super
knowledge,
helpful there.
super helpful. Or if we give you a financial plan, again, putting it into ChatGPT or Grok or whatever, Claude, doesn't matter, and saying, hey, what are some good questions I could ask revolving around this financial plan? And it helps to get you to a place where you can even sound knowledgeable and have a discussion, because some people are so intimidated by finances, they're scared to
They
even
do
have a
nothing.
discussion. Yeah, they're paralyzed to do anything. And so
I
I think
think
AI will help
I
that.
think the moral or the long short of it is AI is a great start to a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's a great way to start a project, a great way to start the questioning, but having that human at the end of the chain.
Start and summarize. Like once you're done,
Mm-hmm.
starting it and then summarizing it at the end. I think both are really great. But what you don't want to do is rely on it. You wouldn't rely on ChatGPT in your brain surgery example. You wouldn't rely on it to give you the steps to do. Yes,
Oh, that's a great point.
the steps to do brain surgery and then have your best buddy do it. It's just like, that's kind of the analogies that I'm thinking of
Yeah.
here is in AI. It can give you the steps, but still to execute in a knowledgeable way with experience, you're going to need somebody with experience. And the other thing is, and that wonderful, our behind the scenes person just reminded us, is don't upload personal info into AI, because it's still the internet, the computer, it's still.
I was on Reddit, and there's some advisors out there made the mistake of uploading clients' tax returns and account statements to try to get some insight into some things, and it was like, oh shoot,
No.
I didn't black anything out, put their social on there, account numbers, and guess what? ChatGPT has that info now.
Yeah, forever and always. Wow.
So got to be careful with what you're putting out there. And
Yeah,
I think scams of the future are going to be super
AI generated.
Yeah, through those AI platforms.
Right.
So got to be careful there as
Yeah,
well.
be careful if you haven't. I didn't even think of that. Be
Yeah.
careful if you have an advisor that's using AI, uploading your info into AI to be like, hey, can you do this tax return for me? Or hey, can you generate
Yeah.
questions to ask the client? Just kind of like out of, I don't want to say like something insulting, but laziness, I
Yeah.
guess, because they could do the work themselves or use their brain themselves. But I think it's easier to put it into ChatGPT and then be like, hey, can you
I'll be
solve
more
this
I'll
for
be more
me?
efficient with my time by doing this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But then you
no.
subject yourself to another
Whole
risk
other level
potential.
of security. Yeah. So if you do have any questions that AI has helped you generate, feel free to call us, and you can go to our website, nowealthmanagement.com. All of our social media, we have tons of YouTube videos for general information as well, for those that just like to listen maybe while they're driving or whatever. You have tons of information at your fingertips that we have been recording over the 15 years we've been in business, even before good old AI. So you can ask AI to summarize a video. That would be great. But please call us if you have questions. We are here. We are real people. We have been through a lot of different scenarios with different people, as well as our own lives. So we are happy to help give advice and point you in the right direction. And if it's a question that AI can answer, I mean, I'm not trying to give you value that doesn't exist. So if it exists this elsewhere will help you get it in the most efficient way. Nobody wants to waste time. Anything else?
That was beautifully said.
I think
I have nothing to
that's
add to it.
Yes. Yeah, but he's not wearing red.
No, I'm not wearing
No,
red.
you're not.
I have a red tie.
We try to wear red on Fridays in honor of those deployed. So thank you for all those that serve our country. We are very, very grateful. And all those in law enforcement. And we just honor you with, I guess, just our effort of wearing red, which usually you wear.
Appreciativeness.
And appreciativeness, yes. But if you need anything, please reach out, and we will hopefully be here next Friday. If you have any questions, our website has contact us, schedule a meeting. We're happy to do a phone call that way as well. Thank you so much, and have a fabulous weekend.